Alright. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Jim Flanagan here, and we've got it here for you guys. It's Hangouts, it's live, it's 239 Hockey, and we got a hell of a broadcast here for you guys tonight, Thursday night, Throwdown. One guy in particular is not on the show, but we may have him. We'll see what happens, and I'm talking about X Daily, supposed to be on the show. Had some issues. We'll get into that later. But the guys on the show, man, first of all, let me introduce the man, Giant918. What's going on, brother?
www.239hockey.net. Follow us on Twitter at 239hockey. I apologize to the 239 Hockey family. I was just mystified, and it looked like I got a live screen over here. It just looked like future First Lady of the United States was stating that she wants to make hockey great again. I couldn't confirm the actual quote due to the fact that I am on air with you guys, but it's just an amazing time over here. This is the place where it's at. 239 Hockey. What's going on? We got a special guest tonight.
That's right.
Shout out to Daly too. Unable to make it tonight as of now. Totally different animal when you got young kids over there, man. Wifey cranky sometimes, man. You've been there, Flanny. You know what it's like, bro. The kids, they took some asshole pills in the morning, and they just stay strong at night. Back to you, Flanny.
That's right. And joining us here, I mean, it's been a long time since this guy's been on the media scene here. I think the last time, maybe when we were back in Miami, It's not Miami, but we've got him on here. Ladies and gentlemen, the points leader here in season number 1, part of the Halifax Harpoons, who, if you guys check out the main page there, are your season 1 champions. I'm talking about none other than the best right wing on the planet. You might want to add best center at this point. Ladies and gentlemen, NJ Ski, welcome to the show, brother.
Thank you for having me. Thank you. I'm kind of disappointed Daly's not here. I think he got scared because I was showing up. So, I mean, where is he? I heard he was talking a lot of smack, and, I think he got some cold feet. I mean, hopefully he comes on, but, when the guy talks a lot of crap and then he doesn't show up, kind of looks bad on him. So, I don't know. I want to see Daly here.
We'll see. He might come on. I mean, sources say, he's going to try his best to get on the show, but if he does not, there was a lot of talk going around back and forth. We'll get into that. Actually, let's get into the finals first to start the show off. It was Giant, last time we came on, we had the prediction show on here. Giant, I don't know what you were smoking, man. I told you DeMar was coming in, man, to win the cup, and that's exactly what happened, and, it was quick. A lot of the games were close. I'll give it that, man. Goal, maybe 2-goal difference on a lot of the games, but the Halifax Harpoons, ladies and gentlemen, are your season 1 champs. What's up, John?
Yeah, man. I mean, you mentioned, bro, you don't know what the hell I was smoking. Maybe I didn't smoke enough, so my prediction was wrong. I wasn't talking too much smack. I knew that Marty McFly had a chance, but it's tough, man. When you got the crazy train that they got over there, Ozzy Osbourne is the Halifax Harpoons is the reason that Ozzy Osbourne made that song. I mean, that's a fact, man. So the crazy train, which you were a part of, Flanny and NJ Ski, man, it's hard to stop, man. And they gave it a hell of a chance. Shout out to the people who were live streaming it as well, DJ, Thug, CTC, man. And, as you mentioned, they mentioned close games, but it just wasn't enough, man. The Quack Attack, the Pack Attack, I mean, they just dropped Hiroshima like 3 times. NJ Ski, I mean, what do you think of the rest of the team's performance? Not only yours, but the team's performance. What do you think? How did Flanny do over there in net? And how did the rest of the crew go? How did the rest of the crew play?
Well, John, Ski on here. I said it was Harpoons against the healthy scratches. Now, there was actually people in this league, one in particular, superstar, who actually thought the Harpoons were going to get beat, even though we were the number 1 seed. They were the number 2 seed coming into this matchup on here. Now, Ski, we played them in the regular season, where they did take the series win. I mentioned it before, but we had a couple waivers on that night. Going into this series here, man, I know the series is done. We won. We came on top 4-1. But prior to coming to the series, man, did you think the healthy scratches had a shot, man, taking the cup here against us, man, that night?
I didn't believe so. I thought we were the best team in the entire league. Nobody could have easily, stopped us with the talent that we had on our team. We were all clicking on the same page. The offense, me, Demar, and Fallen, we had like a nice little, pairing going on where Fallen was mainly, going on the offensive, and I was, staying more defensively back. Then we also had a Soldier and Gunny in the back end, and I mean, like I said, at times maybe, I was a little bit hard on them. I do apologize for that. I can get heated at times, but once they, got in the groove, they were able to, to stop all comers coming right in front of the net. And even if anything got past them, Hollywood made like some incredible saves. Like he has improved so much since the last time I seen him, which was quite shocking because of Hollywood. Sometimes you can't expect what he's gonna do, but I mean, the team just was amazing from start to finish, and like I said, I had no doubt that we were gonna win it all the way.
All right. Well, we got Doug CTC in the chat room, like always, man. Shout out to him. He wanted to make out was just one waiver, but besides the waiver thing, I mean, Ski, coming into this series, we ended up taking this series here. What was different from the previous series that I played? Like, what made coming in this game, like as far as the strategy inputted in this series, that got us the win, got us the W, and got us the cup here in season number 1, man? Because I mean, the first during the regular season, man, I mean, we played just as hard as we played last night. I mean, every night, guys putting out their 110%. Where Doug CTC did come up with some great saves in that series, man. We tried even like some crazy cross passes across. He came out with a big glove save. Like, I mean, tremendous saves on his part. He got Ice Cream Truck out there, very tough against to try to get past on that defense, and also Marty McFly even on there. What was the different game plan in this series that gave the Harpoons the win here in the strategy that was implemented in this best of 7 series?
So the final series, I came up with a strategy from the series that we faced during the regular season. So during the regular season, we were doing our usual, game, passing around, trying to get the one-timers off, and I kept seeing Thug just, get across so quickly. So then my strategy came up, okay, if he moves side to side, a lot really well, how does he do if you put shots on net? And then when I came out first game, I took a slap shot right to the far side, and I knew that, okay, he's not going to stop it because usually he stays on one side, and I believe is a stand-up goalie. So he's not going to get down to the butterfly that quickly, and that's how I exploited them. And then what I did, I told my teammates, put shots on net because he's not going to stop every single one of them. The defense is not going to pick up every rebound. Just gotta keep pounding it, keep putting shots on net, and it did work. I mean, maybe some people think of it as a bad strategy because it's cheap. But I mean, if the defense can't stop it, then why stop doing it? So everybody was just on par. The defense was just on point, like every game, maybe except one game where some stuff happened, but that was my strategy going along.
5-on-3, man. The 5-on-3, what's up with that, man?
Yeah, that was trying to test Hollywood. Okay, trying to test you.
Yes, I put a pressure on me, man. But it's all good, man. I mean, I agree with those points you made. I mean, we seemed like we took the early shots as opposed to try to maneuver around as much. And and also one of the other things I noticed coming in with the puck, we did a lot of the dump and chase out there, where we didn't just try to get it past that blue line where there's an ice cream truck waiting for us, or even Marty McFly. He back checks great, and everybody just chasing out to the puck. I like that strategy that we played, man. That was great. And like you mentioned, the quick shots, get the rebound or go short side on them, and it worked. It worked. We definitely, I think, strategized that game plan on here. I think even Marty McFly tried to steal some of what we were doing, and it was a close series, man. It was close throughout. On there, night number one, that first game, tough as nails there, and then we took game number two. They came out with game three, made it 2-1. But then night number two, we took both games. They had a little roster switch there. Johnny Blaze was out, and then in came Pounders, and rest is history, man. 4-1. Anything else you want to add, or Giant man, on that series?
Nah, man. I mean, you said it well. I mean, the games were close, man, but the series was a joke, kind of. You went through the recap of everything. They won the first game, and after that, they just crashed and burned, basically, man. They couldn't keep up with you guys. NJ Ski described the strategy that was implemented. It worked, and here you guys are, season 1 champions.
A lot of guys question Andruski playing the center position this season when Marty McFly made that draft pick on there. Ski, what about that? What about the position this entire season? Not just I'm talking about the finals there. I mean, you coming out playing the center spot. Generally, we see you at that right wing position. Did you have a hard time transitioning on that? A lot of guys thought maybe you would have, or D. Martin might have not filled the right spot with you at the center spot. What do you have to say about that, man, as far as the position goes?
Well, I started playing center majority last year back in club. Usually a lot of the guys, didn't know how to play center. They usually just played wing. So usually I was put on center, and I learned, how to draw, win on the face-offs, how to play a little bit more defensively, how to play more positionally. So it wasn't that bad of a transition. It just changed up my strategy, and I think a lot of guys felt that since they knew me as a right winger, I was more heavily offensive, more aggressive, and when they see me playing the center position, playing more defensively back, I think kind of frustrated a lot of players into try to changing up their strategies. But I mean, I'm still the same guy. I'm still gonna be in your face, and you're not gonna stop me. So I haven't seen really any one person that tried to stop me. Daly, who talks a lot of crap, tried to stop me. He didn't stop me. So, and it proves that he doesn't show his face because he's scared of me. That's why.
Well, even if he was here, if he came out now, we'll tell him to his face right now. But
I was still to his face right now if he showed up. I mean,
whatever. You're on camera saying it. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's on tape. It's live streamed. I mean, that's the way you feel, man. Daly would talk a lot of trash. He was wrong, and sometimes you got to pay a price and take your licks and move on. That's all.
Yeah. The difference between me and Daly is that I back up my shit talking, so he can't. He's a poser. That's what he is.
Oh, snikey.
Oh man. Now, me personally, Ski, I actually preferred you at the center spot. I've seen you play it on the right wing, and me as a goaltender, maybe because I play goalie, just the way you back check, man. You coming in back checking there, and I didn't have to worry about a lot of the passes coming across where I just have to shut down my short side, watch the wraparound, and there wasn't much pucks coming across to the other side where I had to move as much to get out of position there. So that helped a lot. Or when you had the puck in our defensive zone, I got to worry about coughing up the puck like some of these other guys, you know. And especially also in that face-off circle. I mean, that face-off circle, and it's real hard to dominate a guy like Marty McFly. But I thought he did exceptionally well against him and against a lot of the centers here that played the center spot at a full-time basis. So, well, that's that, man. That's the season 1 finals. Shout out to DJ I Soldier Up for posting that right up on there on the website. You guys can go check that out. He's got that, some recap of the games that went down in that series. Videos of the full game recordings are on there as well. And I'll be doing a edited version of that series with a commentary playback on that as well. So that does for that on here. Season 1 done in the books, man. You know, we didn't really have much of any type of emo meltdowns as much here. All games got played as always. You know, no sim losses here. We had great parity where playoff chase was down to like 7 teams had a shot in making it in, and a tremendous playoff turnaround as well in all the series. You know, on here could have went either way. But, you know, as far as stat-wise there, I mean, Harpoon's dominating the stats there, player-wise, goals, points-wise, you know, and yours truly with the save percentage and the goals against, not disappointing as well. Giant, man, anything about season 1? Or you want to?
Nah, man, we're moving on. You know, I mean, the fact of the matter is, congratulations, I guess, right, ladies? But the fact of the matter is, we're right behind. We're moving on to the next season, season number 2 over here at 239 Hockey, where we are making hockey great again. You guys just heard it right here. Season 1 in the books. We did a season 0 alpha, so season 1 was here. And, you know, we got season 2 over here in no time. We know you're disenfranchised. We know you're tired of getting ripped off. This is the place where it's at, Flanny and J-Ski. This is where it's at, 239 Hockey.
Yeah. I was really hoping to get Deli on here because one of the things I want to mention is...
Well, it's not on here, man. So, I mean, I don't know what else you want, Flanny.
One of the things I want to talk about is season 2, and he's a guy that last 2 seasons... as a part-time player. And one of the things I want to mention about that is, and then you got guys like this next season, D. Mart actually playing part-time, you know what I mean? I mean, schedule-wise, sometimes it gets difficult, you know, real-life stuff come up. His situation, you know, about a job or promotions. And you got the, you know, some people got the life situation, kids, whatever it may be, emo wife on there, or as well as
emo kids and wife, emo kids and husband. Who knows, man? All kinds of stuff, man.
Or also as well as, you know, other leagues, other the social justice warriors giant on there, which I thought was buried a couple months ago, but it looks like maybe not. But the thing I want to mention here about 239 Hockey is the flexibility in this league. I mean, it's a 2 series a week, you know, on here. Not bad, man. And even guys with the tough schedules. And also the option of part-time. A part-time player where just once a week, and you look at a guy like X Daily, you know what I mean, part-time player, even a guy like F Stratios being a part-time player. Both of those teams made it to the postseason with these part-time players. I mean, part-time, but it's 50% each week that you're playing in. And also in the playoffs, you're getting in 4 out of the 7 games. So you only need 4 to advance. So it's actually not a bad option on the part-time situation. Giant, what do you think about that, man? What's been about the league, the flexibility that's a 2 series a week, and with the part-time option here as well, man?
Yeah, there's no question about it. Let's keep it real here, man. The majority of the players over here, you know, they're 30 years plus, and the fact of the matter is, a lot of us have young kids, you know, wives at home and stuff like that, and it's hard for a lot of us to even get out on the ice over here. So we give that outstanding flexibility over there. If you're one player, if you're playing one night a week, that's good enough, man. We appreciate it. But if you can do full time, you're likely to be more valuable being drafted, in my opinion. So we're asking you over here, step up to the plate. Come on, sign up. Tell your brothers, tell your sisters, tell your nieces, tell your nephews. 239 Hockey is where it's at, where we are making hockey great again. You're getting ripped off over here, and we're just winning over here at 239 Hockey, all right? And we're gonna win so much over here. You're gonna get sick and tired of winning. Believe me, okay? I know, we all know this is what's going on over here, 239 Hockey.
That's right, Giant. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Ski, now, you've played in numerous leagues out there, competitive leagues, leagues involving lineup changes, leagues multiple nights, sometimes 3-4 nights a week, 9, maybe 12 games a week and stuff, man. And then on here, we got the 2 series a week, man. I know you're not signed up, man. I know you're playing full time and stuff. So on that, but with a guy like X Daily, like I mentioned, he came out as a part time man. I really like to see Ski come into part time, and also some of these other guys, man. These other cats out there. Still a lot of time. I mean, there's like over 2 weeks still left of the sign up, and I know a lot of these guys wait till like the last week or last couple of days, to do that. So I wanted to put that out there in regards to that. Even a guy like D Mart, he said it's gonna be hard, but yeah, at least he's still going part time, so he's contributing to the league as much as he could, and that's what we're asking, man. That's what we're asking on here. So even if stuff might be tough with real life stuff, or you might have priorities elsewhere. Just want to mention that about the flexibility in this league, and as always, there's always that waiver spot. I mean, you look at the beta season, a guy like freaking Easy Real, St. Pone, which only had availability for Thursday night. That is it. But even that, because it's only 2 series a week, that is possible. That is possible where a captain could schedule all his games on that Thursday night, and even being available for just one night a week is possible. So, and I know other leagues, some play like on Sundays nights. It's where here's mainly like Mondays through Thursday. So that's that. I've seen some guys do full times in like 2 or even 3 different leagues. It's great. I don't know how they do it, Giant, but what I mean. I know I couldn't do something like that, man.
Nah, man, they ain't got a life, bro. They don't even know what's going on, bro. They haven't been red pilled yet, bro. So they still live in the matrix or whatever, bro. You know what I'm saying? So.
And X Daily is actually stepping up as captain here next season. So.
Yeah, well, we'll see. I mean, that's what he says now, man. But he can't even commit to this, man. We're doing a season 1 recap or whatever, man, and I mean, NJ Ski just wanted to talk some shit to him after he was talking some shit too, bro. That couldn't even happen. So we see it over here. That's why I'm telling you, tell your brother, tell your sister, tell your cousins, tell everybody. 239 Hockey's where it's at. We need you guys to step it up over here, man. You guys know where it's at. We got Mr. Swag, a.k.a. Mr. Flanagan, Jim Flanagan over here with the hot-ass mic over here, bro. Bringing you the best media out here, bro. We have special guests like Daly, like NJ Ski. Doesn't get any better than this, guys.
No, don't. I know it's not a pool scene here, Giant. Maybe in the summer, man. We might make another trip back to Miami sometime.
My man boobs, right? I'll make sure I trim them up this time, fellas. All right, man. Shit'll look not nicer, yo. Well, Flanny's got a beautiful swimming pool now at his personal residence, man.
I could swim out there now, man.
Yeah, man, it's unreal what happens when you have your own pool. This guy taught himself how to swim, so That's pretty incredible over here. Anything else you got over there, Flanny?
Besides that, I mean, like I said, when we wanted to get a good debate going here with X Daily and Ski, that was going to be where the show was heading to. So we just had to improvise, put other things out there. But we got next week. You know what I mean? There's no games going on next week, so we might do another show, see what's up. Maybe some awards we could do, man. I mean, we've got the time for that now. That's something that's always up there. People are asking about, and then but we'll see. We'll see what happens, man. The draft pool, like I said, I'm sure it's gonna change coming down. You know what I mean? There's a lot of guys like to wait that last week before they do the registration. I want to put it out there for the guys running the league and stuff, man. Guys like Hugh Laurie, Yanbeck. If it gets to a point where we have, again, like the 8 teams like we had here, and we need captains, Jim Flanagan will be stepping up. I'm telling you right now, Giant Man, I'm putting my name in the captaincy list if needed, man. That's all I got to say, man.
Yeah, that's outstanding news, man. So you see, guys,
the Hollywood Blondes, man. I'm bringing back the Hollywood Blondes, man. Yeah. Forget it.
Yeah, man. I mean, the fact of the matter is Hollywood's willing to step it up, man. We're asking all you peeps out there to step it up too, man, if you can. I mean, he's got a lot of stuff going on too, man. So he's offering his services over here if he has to. But if not, we know there are lots of you guys out there, man, able to step up, be captain for a season, man. There's only 24 games in a season. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't that bad, man. You think you're losing, man. You ain't losing forever, bro. Seasons go by really fast and stuff, man. It's really high energy over here, not some low energy bullshit like some other leagues over here, all right, that are out there, And 239 Hockey's where it's at. I said it before, and I'll keep on saying it again.
That's right, man. That's right. Before we sign out here, Giant, I know you're man about predictions. You as well, Ski there. What we got here for the NFL semifinals, man? The AFC and NFC Championship, man. I want to hit the sportsbook, Giant, man. What's going on, man?
Yo, bro, hit up those Steelers and take those Atlanta Falcons. I'm calling it now, bro.
Steelers and Falcons, man. What about you, Ski? What do you think, man?
Steelers Packers rematch of the last time they were in the Super Bowl.
Steelers Packers, right? A great matchup, man. Great matchup. I'm rooting for the Steelers as well. NFC, I don't know, my town right here, they call them the Falcons here, so I'm probably cheering for the Falcons, man. Not the Cheeseheads, but
yeah, man, it's cool to get some new blood in there, man.
Yeah, absolutely, man, absolutely. All right, I mean that pretty much, wraps it up on here. Like I said, maybe we'll come back next week or do some kind of awards or something. Ski, thanks for coming on. Same as you with Giant 918.
Nope.
Any last words, Ski? Anything else you want to say to anybody in particular? The league,
yeah.
Hockey.
Oh yeah, I got one.
Oh man.
Hey Daly. You're saying statistics that you stopped me in the first game that you were on? I got a statistic for you. What happened in the series? Who won that series? Harpoons 4, Midnight Express 2. Thank you.
Oh, that's the only stat that matters, man.
Exactly.
Ski's there to win. Ski's there to win, man. You don't care about no points or no score titles, man. I mean, this is a guy that's I don't know. I've stopped. I don't even know how many championships, cups you've won, man, in your long career on the online world, man.
Too many to count.
Shame on you, Giant, for going against us, man. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, Giant.
Say, gee, fellas, I ain't got the right answer all the time. Still, fellas, I'm still a winner, though. I don't care what you bitches say. Still a winner, bro.
Yeah. So once again, the draft, season number 2. I believe the pre-draft is on Monday after the Super Bowl, I believe, on the 6th. And then the following night there, Tuesday is the actual draft. So plenty of time for the sign-ups for you guys to think about availability-wise, prefer willing, position-wise. Even myself, Jim Flanagan has not registered on there yet. But a lot to think about. I'm just sick getting the win in Giant. You know what I mean? Like first cup, first championship for me. So I know. Steve's been down the road many times, but it was great.
Yeah,
It was great
it's outstanding, dude. It's really cool, man.
I want to thank D-Mar, man. D-Mar's the man.
Yeah, congrats.
I said it, man. It's hard to beat the guy in the best of 7. So, all right, folks.
Right.
That does it here. Thanks for joining in. You guys can leave a comment, a suggestion, anything in the box there. As always, also on Twitter. You guys can check the recording out as well. Jim Flanagan, NJ Ski, Giant 918 here for Hangouts. Signing out, everybody.
Have a good night, everybody.